During the 2020 simulation, there was a movement of hope perpetuated by the people. Songs were sung, art was created, dusty pencil cases were opened, recreation was refreshed and reformed. Large pieces of paper with colorful naive lines arise on people's windows as an expression of hope that together with the authorities, we were going to make things right. Future was in the hands of fate. The greater the storm, the brighter the rainbow. Rainbows for a cause became an optimistic symbol for happier times. Some stood against it, expressing they were pathetic and harming, raising false hope. A great projection in the sky was a beautiful display of hope by the Big Bread Company, a moment of emotion shared by many on social media, created a chain of action that raised bread sales worldwide, rising in the stock market. Brands saw a bigger opportunity to make this a large-scale profitable move as an adjustment to the new reality, since people took shelter inside their homes for weeks. Amazon and other giants grew at an immeasurable rate by profiting out of people's hope that things eventually get better, pushing them further into their control. Millions were made in sales as people spent their last dimes online, not grasping what the root cause for things to be bad in the first place was. The movement lasted for a few years until the realization that feeling hope was hopeless and nothing could be done to prevent a terrible breakthrough. There was no new order to amend things, and things would happen the same way they always did. Rainbows were ripped out of the windows, then mass execution took place and world leaders fled. The illusion veil came to an halt and things quickly started spiraling out of control. And then the uprising started. A few decades later, now that we know for a fact nothing could be alright, the feeling of wishful thinking consolidated in a piece of paper became a symbol and a memory of hopeful times. As most bad things do, the past brought a new opportunity as these poorly drawn, silly rainbows became valuable collectibles, reaching millions apiece. Art will have value when someone with power decides to, and the rest will follow. But these drawings were no different. Since artists don't create anymore, all art created this far got in the possession of the wealthiest and tripled its value. All of it belongs to Richmond House, Kobe Bozo, art marchand and collector, specialist in nostalgia, owner of the most complete archive on planet Earth in the last functioning art gallery in a gentrified neighborhood in New York City. His automata partake in web auctions every week and have just won a very rare original, the most prized piece of the collection so far. Kobe doesn't feel joy anymore, and the more he's surrounded by art, the more alone it feels.